Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. I don't take the internet seriously at times, for the most part, and social media specifically. I just take it for what it is. When I'm on social media, either I want to be enlightened, I want to get my knowledge on, or I want to be entertained. I want to get my laugh on, ha ha, he he. But sometimes you got to set boundaries. You dig? And I'm a firm believer that you got to train people to how to deal with you once you set boundaries and standards. Because people think just because they're on your friends list that they know you, that y'all played in the sandbox together and y'all haven't even met. People get too comfortable. You know what they say, familiarity breeds contempt, and people get too comfortable to the point where they'll just say any outlandish left field shit about you, to the point where you got to say, whoa, whoa, pump the brakes. You don't know me like that, man. And sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to put people in their place respectfully, with proper context. You have to draw the line, because if you give people an inch, they'll take a fucking mile. You understand me? So, I say that to say, I don't care when people disagree with me. You understand me? Because if everybody thought the same, the world would be boring. You feel me? Like, everybody got their different take. Everybody got their different perspectives. Everybody got their different opinions about a certain topic, about a person, place, or a thing. So I'm not bothered by that, because you could learn something even when you have a difference of opinions with somebody. Even within your difference, you could learn something new that could help you, that you could use as a part of your mental arsenal, so to speak. But I draw the line when people, they get emotional. They want to call you out your name. Now, that when I gotta block you. I don't have a problem with a healthy debate, because iron sharpens iron, and sometimes I like to swing my sword. Sometimes I like to do a verbal or an alphabetical jousting. It's not a bad thing once it's respectful. It's like the meeting of a minds. Whether you agree or disagree, you're gonna get something out of the conversation. It's a value system to a conversation that you can learn something new. And once people get stupid, that's when I gotta cut the conversation short. You feel me? And it's like I have low patience for trolls. I may let a slick comment slide here and there. I have thick skin. So I'm not like emotional when it comes to that. I got thick skin. Like, I don't, it's like people gonna troll. That's everywhere. And you can't get too emotional or have an emotional investment when people want to act like an asshole online, because it's easy to be an asshole online when you're not in front of somebody. You understand me? And that's the nature of the internet. People get that, alphabetical courage to say whatever they want to say. Then when they see you, it's all smiles, giggles, hugs, and kisses and daps. You understand me? So I don't take that personal. What I take personal is the lack of respect, because respect is the only thing that you have in life. You understand me? So it's like when people want to do the name calling, when people take trolling to the point where I'm totally annoyed. You following me from thread to thread, status to status, post to post. It's like you keep throwing jabs at me when I'm not even doing anything to you. You just want to be seen. You just want to be, obnoxious for no reason. That's when I gotta throw a block party. You feel me? That's when I gotta block your ass, because that block button is there to protect your peace. You understand me? And I don't block people right off the bat. I only block people when it becomes disrespectful, because I don't tolerate disrespect. If I'm in a conversation with you and I'm not calling you any names and I'm respecting your mind, even when I disagree with whatever you're saying, I expect you to reciprocate those same sentiments. You understand me? It's like, don't call me out my name and don't get emotional and don't throw a fucking tantrum just because you feel like I'm getting the best of you, or you feel like, what I'm saying is incorrect. It's not right and exact. If you're not emotionally intelligent enough to hold down a conversation, a discussion, a debate, then why the fuck you're on social media? And why the hell you're engaging in a conversation with me when you know that your emotional intelligence is below zero? You understand me? So when I block people, it's not necessarily because people troll. Like sometimes I get a laugh when people troll. I get a laugh when people say, slick remarks at times because I could talk slick too. You understand me? I block people when people push it too far, when they don't know their boundaries. It's like, okay, dude, I get your point. Oh, okay, shorty. Okay, I get it. The joke is dry now. You know what I'm saying? You're beating a dead horse now. It's like, stop while you're ahead. So it's like when you keep going on and on and on and on, it's like now you've been a fucking pest. And now I gotta block you because you don't know how to control your trolling. You understand me? So, I like to joke around. It's like I like to snap, I like to play the dozens, I like to joke around. But it's like when you call me out my name, it's like, okay, like really? I thought we were adults. And it's like, it's not even the youngins. It's not even the so called millennials. It's the people in their 40s and 50s who I got to block. Real talk. You would think that, with age comes wisdom, but that's not the case. You understand me? Because people are still living in their second childhood and they act more like their shoe size than their physical degree, than their age. You understand me? So, protect your peace because that block button is there for a reason. On damn near every social media app, there's a block button for you to throw your block party. Because I love throwing block parties. Real talk. Now I may let you slide. I'm gonna give you a warning, and I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let you rock. Yeah, I'm gonna let you rock for a good, for a good comment or two. I'm gonna let you live. Real talk. Because I believe in freedom of speech. However, in the immortal words of the legendary rapper Ice-T, you have the freedom of speech, but watch what you say. I'm going to say that again for the slow motherfuckers. You have the freedom of speech, but watch what you say. You have the freedom of speech, but you can yell fire. You cannot yell fire in the middle of a fucking movie theater. While you have freedom of speech, take your common sense with you. Take your, courtesy with you, your common courtesy for your fellow man. If you don't like anything, then just walk by, just scroll by. You know what I'm saying? Like every argument doesn't need to be debated, or every disagreement doesn't need to be debated. Like I don't debate everything I see, or I don't post on everything I see. I'm at a point in my life I just ignore it. If you say some foolish shit online, I just ignore it or get a laugh at it. But if you say something I disagree with and it has some intellectual value to it, I'm gonna speak my piece. But if you just saying some bullshit, I'm gonna just like scroll by. I may even like it. It's like you saw something that was so ridiculous that you actually started to like it, like a movie that's horrible but you like it, like a guilty pleasure. One of those posts. But yeah, the moral of the story is that I love throwing block parties. I got the food, the drinks, the chairs, the music, the DJ, all that good stuff. And yes, I will block you in a motherfucking heartbeat. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Sun, baby. Check out my website at www.notsunblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them. The Swinging Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com with any questions or concerns that you may have. And share, rate, subscribe, comment on this podcast, Swingers After Dark. You dig? And on that note, until next time, peace.